To choose website colors, please Google color from image. And in the first result, I ended up scrolling down to the use your own image option. I'm going to drag in the snake and spider image. The tool generates a palette, and we can then choose colors. I'll begin by going for a dark brown, and I can push Windows-Shift-S and screenshot both the color and the color code. I can then go back into my plan, and on the side of the plan, I'm just going to paste in the codes that I'm likely to use. Here's what my conceptual design now looks like, and I've selected 3 colors. The dark brown is going to be the background for my header and footer. To change it, I select the box for the header, go to the style area on the right-hand side, click on the eyedropper tool next to the fill area, click on the eyedropper again, choose the brown color, and then I can go into my font and change the font color to white. We can do something similar for the main box by selecting it, clicking the eyedropper on the right-hand side, clicking the second eyedropper, and then selecting the brown color. Our conceptual design needs to include the colors we're going to use for our hyperlinks normal, hover, and visited. We're going to keep the deep red for normal hyperlinks. We can record this by dragging in a box, typing in hyperlink color, going to the eyedropper tool, and Draw.io remembers the deep red color. We'll want to select and copy the color code, then paste it into the box. On my design to make things super clear, I've captured the color I plan to use for my hyperlink hovers. And for visited hyperlinks, we want to make it grayscale. So I can click on the small triangles and go to Hue, Saturation, Lightness, and change the saturation to 0, which makes it gray. Then I can go back to my hex code, copy the code, paste it in. Another thing that we need to do to our design is indicate exactly what pictures we're going to use. In my raw assets folder, I can go to the image I plan to use, tap F2 to be able to copy the file name, then go back into Draw.io, drag in a text box, paste in the file name, go to the style area and format it. Control D is going to make a copy of that, and then add in text saying what the file name is. A reminder that you do want to include the fact that it's a PNG file or a JPEG. And if I mouse over those images, it will tell me the dimensions, and the dimension of my growth affirmation is actually far too big. I'm going to resize it so it's got a width of 500 pixels, and I'm going to annotate this so that it says the width is 500 pixels and will automatically adjust the height so that the ratio is maintained. And I'll do something similar with my snake and spider image. If this changes, we do have a space on our slideshow where we can note changes that we had to make to our planning. Now update our evidence template. So we've got a space for paragraphs, a bulleted list and a numbered list, and a horizontal line. We've also got a link and an image, but we haven't said where we're going to put our line break. And to do that, put in some extra notes, which are recyclable for the assessment. You just need to change the context. So in this case, we're going to have our line break after our introduction for our top 10 fears. And I've noted that the image sizes are approximate and may change. Then screenshot your design from Draw.io and paste it onto your conceptual design slide. Now go back into the README file and select the text source, copy it, and paste it into the text source box in your slideshow. Then go back to the image sources, copy them, and paste them into the image sources box. We haven't used the Fear PNG, so you'll want to remove that. Add in that you have a high school audience, and use emoji to tick the box.